I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. From outside the arc. Second chance shot. Mobley with the block. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Misses off the right iron. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Green. Following the score by Cleveland. Van Vliet misses.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Garland, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And here comes Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Inside. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Brooks. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Green with the ball. Here's Şengün. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Up top, Thompson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 4. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Garland. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And it's Green missing. Garland looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Timeout called. Houston. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Rockets trail by 6. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Garland. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Personal foul.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Darius Garland.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Easton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Adams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Garland. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cleveland on top, up by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Darius Garland.
And the bucket is good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Garland. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. Good work there as it goes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
For 3, Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. Smith's got 5.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Garland, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Assisted by
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, it's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league. Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Donovan
And the third
Mitchell.
pick in 2022,
Assisted.
Jabari Smith Jr. He
Darius
struggled at
Garland.
times in his rookie season, but Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Now here's Green. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Fires from the wing. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Garland. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 19. Pass to Smith. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Holiday. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Sometimes when you've got that much room, you can't resist doing something special.
And so it's Cleveland out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have
18. The Cavaliers 37.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Cavaliers lead by 19. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Assist goes to
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Pass to Şengün. And that one's on target from the wing. He has 7.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Now Allen, defended by Şengün. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Green with a block.
Really good to see Green engaged defensively.
Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
first team foul.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Line for your
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And that one's good. Mitchell. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
From deep, Mobley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Cavaliers ball.
Houston on D. And here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game.
Out of bounds.
The shot that time not on target. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Cleveland calls timeout.
Cavaliers call timeout.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Rise up and give a big hand to your Little Dipper.
Cleveland leading by 20. Mobley, right side. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Green. Still no points. Oh, got that one up quick.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Down low. Back to Jerome. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 19.
Steven Adams.
To the paint. Outside for Green. Inside. Brooks. And he makes it on the layup.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. On the wing, Strus. It's stolen by Green. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Pass to Green. Shot is up. And he hits the jumper for two. Green's got his first points of the game.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Poke loose. Stolen by Mobley. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. He's all alone. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Pass to Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Rockets trail by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good. Green.
What a shot by Green. Maxed out his range on that one.
Here's Jerome.
Come get it. Come get it.
The 3 is up. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
45.
Cavaliers ahead.
The Cavaliers. 50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here are the Rockets now, down by 15. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Assisted by
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with a rebound. Left side, Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
assist from
He just
Darius
rises up
Garland.
and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 21 points in the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Garland, no good. Rockets trail by 18. Back to Şengün. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Darius Garland.
And the shot is good by Garland.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's Garland. Oh, he nails it.
Darius
10
Garland.
for 14 after that one.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
Şengün, no good. Cleveland leading by 20. The drive by Garland. Smith with the rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Assisted.
And they just continue to
Darius
attack,
Garland.
even late in the game, while they're up big.
See, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a
First
pair.
team foul.
It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Shooting for Cleveland.
That's good from Garland.
Darius Garland.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Şengün. The putback. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 22.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Another three from Houston.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill,